Stop recording. Face centered. Speech off.
Hi guys, it's VI Life with Kelly. I wanted to do a video real quick. I wanted you guys to see my hair. I left it in those 2 cornrows that I did with you guys in the last video. I think the video is titled "Why Did I Stay Up All Night Watching Janet Jackson Documentary," which, by the way, it was only those 4 episodes. So definitely check it out if you care. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys what my hair is looking like after I took the cornrows down. I literally didn't do anything else. I kind of like just glazed my hair with a little oil at the top, but nothing serious. Like, I didn't really go in because it's literally like the very, very, very early morning hours. So I'm not going anywhere. So I'm literally gonna just braid this hair back up and then style it later on today. But yeah, guys, I wanted to chime in and chit chat a little bit. I wanted to give some tips on Valentine's Day, on dating, on depression, anxiety, insomnia, mental health. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about that, I'm also going to chime in on a few topics, hot topics that's going on right now. So definitely, keep watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 100 subscribers. That's a big deal. I think I only need like 7 more subscribers to hit 100 subscribers. If you guys click, when you watch the videos, if you click like on the videos, it allows me to be at a higher place where people on the search engine. So when people are searching for me or content like mine, then I'll pop up and we can continue to grow, and I can, make this channel better and better. So definitely, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. A lot of you guys send me direct messages, which I love as well, on Instagram and TikTok, on my Twitter, which is VI Life with Kelly. So definitely check me out over there. Definitely follow. And I understand a lot of people want to make their private questions or statements because you don't want a lot of back and forth. You're busy, whatever the reason is. I totally get it. I totally understand. And so anyway, guys, let's get into it. So, okay, Valentine's is all of 4 days away. And it's very interesting to me. It's like you have a lot of people that get it, and then you have a lot of people that do not, right? And what's baffling to a lot of women that I talk to, and men, it's like they have the spirit of love, they have the energy of giving and wanting to indulge, but yet and still they're attracting people that don't. And they're trying to figure out, why is it that they keep interacting with people that are nowhere near on their page. The reason why is because you make time for them. That's it. People that are not having those experiences, it's because they don't make time for these people. It's not that they're not being approached by the same kind of people. It's that they don't make time. They quickly assess them. They quickly get them out their face. They quickly get them off their phone. They don't acknowledge their text messages. They don't give them the avenue and the space and the time to be entertained, to even think that they have a chance. They just know how to close that door a lot quicker. And so if you are entertaining anyone at this point, even at the point of, hey, how are you doing? And they're not scheduling anything with you for this weekend. Of course, it's Super Bowl weekend as well. If they're not trying to see you, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Monday, any of that, they're not interested, or they're entertaining several other people. There's somebody that's like a main option right now, and that is why they are not attempting to do anything with you. They may be a person that is extremely frugal or doesn't celebrate, or they're just stretched financially. And so they think that because you guys just met, they could just skip over Valentine or make up an excuse. But bottom line, you're not that important to them. um, they have other priorities, and there's no need for you to go any further because that's just showing you how they move when it comes to you. So that means when the next holiday comes up, your birthday, anything, if you allow them to get away with that now, they'll continue to use, excuses and continue to prioritize you second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh on the list. So if you don't like this experience, then choose to not participate in it. Don't have the conversations, don't respond, get off the phone, block them, don't answer texts, don't answer phone calls. Don't be available, because all you're doing is teaching them that they got away with it or that you're considering it, which is worse. And then they'll just continue on with the foolery. I'm sorry about my Charles going off in the background, guys. Anytime I'm up, he thinks I'm supposed to be, hanging out with him instead of going to bed. But it's super, super early, as in like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. here. So he's going to go to bed. He'll be all right. So, guys, the next thing is, if you are really struggling with your mental wellness, you will be attracting a lot of other people that are struggling as well. And so you really need to pay attention to where you're at personally, and you really need to explore the options to strengthen your mental wellness. If you're depressed, if you're anxious, if you're staying up all night, if you're having restless, sleepless, non-positive, interactions, draining interactions, if you're struggling with where you're at with your reality, as far as you don't like your job, you don't like your career, you don't like your circle, you don't like you just have a variety of negative pulls at you, you're going to bring in those kinds of people, because that's what your energy, that's what your atmosphere, that's what you're attracting, that's your attraction. So don't pick up, what did Minister Pastor William Murphy said yesterday morning, 6 a.m. prayer service online is the Dream Center, ATL Dream Center. You definitely got to check it out. There's 6 a.m. morning service today, as in Thursday as well. November, what is this? February 10th, 2022. But he said yesterday, the only thing your past can do is mess up your right now, is mess up your future. Like looking back in the past, rehashing the past, going on and on and on about what happened in the past. Like if you're going to welcome somebody back into your life, or if you're going to move into a new thing with someone, revisiting over and over the past, what happened before, what happened with the last one, what keeps happening, all that stuff like that, all it does is tarnish your new beginning. It just makes a mess of it, because you're not allowing yourself to get to know this new person, to be blessed by the new experience, to give yourself a chance, to give that person a chance. Like it just ruins it, right? So you have to heal. There's no way of getting out of it. Transference is really real. You have to choose not to participate in transference, taking hurt and pain from one situation and throwing that energy onto the next person, you're dumping energy, right? No, you have to choose to make peace with that. Ask God to infuse His strength in you, that you can rise above emotions. And when you embrace a person, give them fresh new energy. Welcome them. Hi, how are you doing? It's a blessing. And if you don't have that to give, then don't interact. Don't pick up the phone. Don't text. Don't do any of it. If anything, if they keep calling and all that, you need to be able to respond back in love and say, hey, I am not able to talk right now, but I just wanted to acknowledge your calls and your text. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hugs and kisses. You need to be able to give life for it to circle back around and re-energize you. So definitely learn to let things go of the past, and own your mental wellness. Stop owning diagnoses and randomness and variables, and own what you want and what you believe. Start thinking constantly, I do not have mental illness. Yeah, don't keep it. If a doctor tells you you're this is what they see going on with you, great. That's powerful information, because now each and every day, all day long, you can cast down those symptoms, you can cast down that diagnosis that's trying to attack you, and you can start channeling your energy into being more. And what's going to help you: healthier eating, getting restful sleep, reading things that pour into your subconscious positive promises of God, strength, listening and reading articles of people that were in your same situation and what they did to overcome. Start exercising, start swimming, start running, start jogging, start on the Stairmaster, start watching programs where people are working out and getting that in the middle of your floor. Start stretching, start doing deep breathing exercises, start drinking more water right now. Make smoothies, learn how to make smoothies. Make yourself power walk to the store today, and the whole walk, I am love, I am peace, I am joy, I am faithful, I am gentleness, I am kindness, I am strong, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am love, I feel good, I am amazing, I am positive, I am all the things God created me to be, I am blessed, I am favored, I am covered, I am anointed, I am healed, I am the healed, I provide healing, I transfer healing, I transfer greatness, greatness is transferred to me, I am excellent, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am favored, I am flawless. Yeah, put some oomph on it, but keep your mind flowing in the best of you, not in the negative and the failures of your life. Start flowing into you things that motivate, inspire, and drive you to thrive. Start listening to Dr. Cindy Tram. Start listening to Evangelist Fernando Perez. Start listening to Dr. Bill Winston. Find your outlet that works for you. William Murphy, Dream Center. Start positive. I have so many things on my IG that the title of it says positive affirmations, positivity, trillionaire mindset, billionaire mindset. Like, I have so many Instagram pages that I follow that when I get on my feed, there's nothing but energy, motivating, high level energy that thrusts me into, like, yeah, I'm with that. And if I need more, let's have more. Utilize what you have. Your television is your control. You choose what you watch. When I want to get out of a stupor, I know it's time for me to go for a power walk. I know it's time for me to go for a run. I know it's time for me to watch something else. So I'll watch things like a Janet Jackson documentary, like a MC Hammer documentary, like Rocky, the first Rocky, the second Rocky. I'll watch programs of overcomers, of persons that were in the worst of the worst, in the thick of it. Charlie Baltimore, Long Kiss Goodnight. I'll watch all of those types of things and watch them rise and come out of it on the other side. And it gives me life. Like, yes. But you have to choose, is what I'm saying. You have to make the conscious choice every day to not be a vessel for the enemy, transferring sickness and disease and to your and residually transferring it into yourself by filtrating all this imagery, all these messages, all this media that says, yep, you're probably going to be nothing, yep, you're probably going to get ran over by a truck, yep, you're probably going to get all that mess. Is demonic, and it is it's really suicidal to function in this world where 90% of your information for today is digressive, messages of fear, despair, random, hysteria, paranoia, no, it's not okay. And you have power. You have a choice, and choose life. Speak life. Speak as though it were, even though it may not be right now. Keep yourself in the position to be blessed, calling on God. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. Just know the God that's going to make it happen, the Most High God. That's what I say all the time. Lord, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I know you know, and that's more than enough. Hallelujah, that it's done. I don't want to be depressed. I'm not depressed. You said I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. You said I don't have to receive anything that you didn't give me. You don't give me depression, anxiety, insomnia, bipolar, schizophrenia, paranoia. I don't want it. I don't have it. Hallelujah. You didn't give me blindness. I don't have it. Hallelujah. No matter what it looks like, you keep going. You didn't make me in poverty. I'm not poor. You didn't make me to be bound and distraught and a victim of racism, colorism, domestic violence, abuse. You didn't make me in that form or fashion. So I'm not, and I won't receive it. And no matter what I go through today, that has nothing to do with me. I'm going to walk through the smoke to the other side, because that's what you did for me. That's what you designed me to do. That's what you promised me, and you'll never fail me. You'll never leave me. You'll never betray me. You'll never ever. Your word will never return void. You have to have something that you undeniably believe, no matter what. You have to have your mind made up. It's an all-day battle. All day. No matter if it pops off, you get into a disagreement, you have to resolve that disagreement all in the same moment. As soon as it pop off, you need to grab it. You know what? I didn't mean that. You know what? I didn't want that to go like that. You know what? Let's just move on. Let's come back and talk about this at another time. Can we agree to disagree? Look, you know what? This conversation went a little too far. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to flip out with you. You know what? I came in peace. I want to go in peace. I mean, whatever it is, even if y'all can't speak, okay, you just popped off, everybody hung up the phone, walked off, whatever. Claim your energy right then and there. Lord, take care of it. Hallelujah. I was weak in this moment. Please forgive me. I forgive myself. Forgive them too. I want peace. I need to get this job done. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me focused. Hallelujah. Thank you for charging the angels, ministering spirits. Thank you for charging over all of us, that we come back, that this is a point of change for the better. Boom. Healing is a choice. I'm sorry that I'm tearing this gum up, guys. Healing is a choice, you all. Living your best life is a choice, and it's a daily commitment. It's not something that you wait for. It's something that you move on, that you speak into existence. Every day, every time when I leave my house, I'm constantly speaking into existence, protection, provision. I'm constantly speaking into existence, assistance, blessed interactions, everything that I need. I'm in constant prayer, praying without ceasing. It's real. It moves the universe. It does. It moves. It produces. Prayer produces. And so the more you pray, the more it produces. So just own your power. Recognize what you're transferring into others, because it does circle back. Recognize where you're at and what you think about it, and recognize who you want in your life, because you can't expect and want this beautiful, bubbly person, and you are a depleting mongrel. Figure out, who am I? Am I lost? Am I depressed? Am I digressive? Am I functioning in my role and position? What am I offering myself? See what you're offering yourself. Valentine's Day argumentatively could be a historical mishap and testament to a very low point in humanity. It could also be a beautiful day of love. Something that started out horrific that translated into being replaced by something monumental between persons who choose to love each other eternally. It's up to you how you look at it. It depends on the result you desire. And you need to be with people that look at life the way you look at it instead of wasting people's time. If you are sincerely a person that does not celebrate holidays, you do not want to participate in paganism, you do not care how it's presented now, you only care about the history of things. If you are a person that is abstract thinker, like whoever you are, know who you are, stick with it, and date people that agree with you. Don't go out here dating people that are out of your league. And that doesn't mean you can't afford them or you're not good enough. It means you guys don't play for the same team. You gotta pick somebody that wants to play the same game and be on your team. If you like basketball, you need to be with somebody. If you're a basketball player and you're looking for a winning team, you need to be with other basketball players that's looking for a winning team. Some people just enjoy the game of basketball. They don't care who wins. If you're not that kind of person, then you need to be looking and actively recruiting basketball players who want to win championships. But you need to know who you are so that you can get the right players on your team. Like, I don't know when people are going to finally let that point click into their brains. Stop trying to change people. You change. You change. Change into getting to know yourself, accepting yourself, and being with people who are like-minded on your page. If you're a drug user, get with other drug users. Stop with this, I want to not be this way. Get with somebody in rehab then. It's just that simple. You're a drug user, you need to be with another drug user that has that understanding. If you're trying to get over it, get with somebody that's trying to get over it. It's that simple. Stop wasting people's time and energy pretending. Stop being in denial. Stop all of it. Stop hurting and transferring hurt. Stop being sick in the head, transferring sickness and disease. Stop it. Just stop. Learn to be done. Because it's not helpful to you either. Like, if you don't believe in God the way I believe in God, stop right there. You need to know if you're atheist. You need to know if you're spiritual, whatever that means. Because a lot of people use that title and don't have a clue. They have all different explanations for that. But you need to be with non-spiritual people like you. Wherever you worship, that's where you should be looking for your spouse, your life partner, your significant other. And if you don't want to, per se, date where you're worshiping, then you need to find like-minded worship places. When you're on Facebook, when you're on social media, when you're on these dating apps, whatever, you need to be finding people's profiles that say the same thing you're saying. Non-religious, spiritual, Buddhist, Baptist, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Christian, Catholic, other, atheists. You need to get with the program. Stop sitting up on the phone, sucking up other people's attention and energy, and you are nowhere near on their page. You're not. Then you want to call people from 5,000 phone numbers. Okay, Why is it that people cannot accept when we've talked on the phone, boom, we're not a match, bow, block? You know? It's like, okay, well, God bless you. I hope you find what you're looking for. Thank you. They either want to argue with you, get upset, or start calling you from 5,000 different phone numbers. Why? You could take all that energy and be talking to the next person. Why would you sit up here and create 3, 4, 5, start calling from all these different apps? Like, oh, you just blocked my number just like that? Oh, why'd you block my number? We have nothing in common. We're not on the same page. We want different things. You can't date me. I don't want to go on a date with you. Like, all kinds of reasons. I'm not interested. I'm not attracted. I'm not, like, we're not there. Why is it that you have to spend time calling from all these different app phone numbers, still sending text messages, still going on and on and on when you could be moving on with your blessed life? God does not run out. So, guys, once again, this is one of my videos talking about how important it is to know yourself. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting your time, wasting other people's time. How important it is for you to recognize when you are struggling with your own reality. If you don't like your own situation, don't expect anybody else to like it. And especially if you are a male, understand your role and position. God will only increase you as you function in your role and position. That's the only way life is going to get better for you. You are, like it or not, you are the head, you are not the tail, you are the leader, you are the provider, you are the protector, you are the go-getter, you are the sustainer. That is who you are. So as long as you are not functioning in that capacity and you're looking for other people to provide and facilitate that for you, then you're going to continue to have really terrible experiences. You're going to keep making kids with random people that don't want to be with you, that's not with you. You're going to continue to, be depleted financially. You're going to continue to being in these raggedy relationships where you and this person off and on for years and years, your stuff in storage or not, you're always at somebody's house. You're living with a homeboy, a brother, your mother, like always a mess. Your vehicle doesn't work, it does work, you're losing jobs, all of that random, sporadic instability is a direct correlation with you not functioning in the capacity of your birth. Men and women have roles, we have positions, and that's the roles that we have to function within. That's how we will be blessed. We have to seek God on a daily basis for our purpose and His plan for our lives, and we have to ask for guidance and move on it. You spend time in God's Word, you know what you need to do. You spend time seeking God, being quiet, listening for His direction. You get up, you move on that. That's how you stay blessed. You want a woman, you're going to have to invest in a woman, and you have to have the integrity and the transparency to say to her what you're willing to offer, where you're at, what you're prepared to give. We're all adults, so pen pals, phone buddies, all that stuff is out the window. That's not a relationship. That's not a man pursuing a woman. That is you being lazy, tired, you don't have money, you're in a jacked up situation, you're lonely, and you want to take advantage. That's it. So get yourselves together. It's Valentine's weekend. If you want to be blessed, if you want to be increased, if you want to have a relationship, then I suggest you get to making some reservations. You get to sending some ladies to get some nails done. You get to doing whatever it is that's in your budget and in your heart to do for this woman that you asked for her phone number. You've sat up on the phone and talked a little bit. You better see her this weekend. You better see her, because if you don't, you probably will never hear from her or talk to her again. because I never never will encourage anyone to talk to anyone that doesn't make you a priority. It's a waste of time. And comment down below if you know what I mean. It's a waste of time. If you sit up on the phone and talk to somebody and they don't ask you out on a date, and y'all are not going to see each other within 10 days of talking on the phone, you're just an opt. Yeah, you're an opt. You are a part of a circle, a random no. If that person is trying to see you in 2 to 3 weeks, they don't have money. They have financial hardship going on, adversity going on, because anybody that's single and serious about having somebody in their life and they were bold enough to find your profile and send you a message or ask for your telephone number and they're ready, they're going to say, can we see it? What's today? Today's Thursday when y'all are watching this, and it's Valentine's weekend. They're going to try to see you by Friday or Saturday. They're going to be like, look, I know it's, a couple of days notice, and I could only imagine you may have plans already. But if you don't, how likely is it that we could have dinner tonight, as in Thursday, or Friday? What about, can we have dinner tonight, Friday night, Saturday night? I know we're just meeting, and Monday is Valentine's, but would you consider being my Valentine? And they are going to see you. Why? Because they're serious about having love and about making sure that if you turn out to be the right person, that y'all share that memory together about this was our first date and this ended up being really wonderful. Another thing about people that are ready to have love, they understand the investment of love and they understand the transference of love, meaning going out with you may or may not yield the result they desire, but it is going to be a beautiful time in love, getting to know someone, and it's going to get them that much closer to the person that they belong with. So they already understand spending this time making this movement, the universe is going to put them in the position, yield them what they want, because they put that positivity, that love out there. They've shared that moment. You never know when you go out and you put your best foot forward, you show up and you show out. While you're out, people are looking at you. You never know if there is a man or a woman that's been admiring you from afar for a while, and they've been saying, like, the next time I see this person, I'm gonna go for it. It's in my heart. I'm ready now to give them what they deserve. And they see you out on this date, enjoying this person, regardless if it didn't work out. They're going to be like, oh my God, this person's on a date. Now they're going to observe, like, oh wow, he's really sweet. He opened the door, or he helped her sit down, or wow, they have nice conversation. Look what they're doing. Oh, he brought her flowers. They're going to see how even the woman is reciprocating. If she's saying thank you, is she smiling, is she engaged, is she kind, is she welcoming. Like, also, it's also many things that go on this date that people are watching, they're talking. And especially, like, for me and most people, you live, work, and entertain all in the same community, so everybody knows you. So when you do that, people are looking forward to you having love, looking forward to you being out. They see you in different capacities. So to see you out, like, oh, look, she's on a date. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. I never seen her dolled up before. It creates this buzz and this energy and this draw and this pull to where you finally will be aligned with the right guy or the right girl, because you stepped out there with your best. So you can only get your best back. And then the next time you stop in the store and stuff, it's like, hey, I saw you the other night. You were so cute. How did that go? And you say, you know what? I had a lovely time, but, he's not the one, but I did appreciate and enjoy Valentine's with him. And then they're like, oh my gosh, really? Next thing you know, they done told the right man, and you're walking around in the grocery store, and that guy might live in your area. You might have seen him or the girl, and y'all used to say, hey, how are you doing, whatever, and then he comes up to you like, hey, how are you? I would love if you took my number. Like, we always say hi, this and that. I don't know what's going on with you, but, would you like to possibly see, see if we could go on a date or where this might go? Like, all of it works together for your good, is what I'm saying, guys. So just pay attention. Just pay attention, because people will show you in their actions and conversation where they're at. And it's up to you to cut things off and not waste your own time. There's no way that you talk to a man or a woman for more. If you talk to somebody and you've known them for 24 to 72 hours and you all haven't made an attempt to see each other, forget it, throw it away. Unless you're into that stuff, unless you're the person that says, oh yeah, I'm not trying to date anybody seriously neither, like I'm just trying to do a casual phone call right now. If you're in that space, yippee-ki-yay, do it, do that thing. But if you're not, and you're serious about having love in 2022, and you're serious about moving on with your blessed life, and you need that to be in a certain capacity, like for me, I need to be prioritized. I need the attention. I need the special, making me feel special. I need to know that you're genuine and sincere and you want to do these things for me. You want to share these experiences with me, because that opens me up to trusting you and feeling safe and secure. Like, oh, he's really concerned about me. He's really enjoying me and the things of who I am. And wow, he's open to sharing these life experiences with me. That's a necessary component. So if I'm spending my time talking to you, getting to know you, sharing my day with you, that's a signal like, oh, she's actually interested in me, and she's actually considering me for sharing a future with her. I need to take this seriously, or I need to exit stage left. Because for me, I was always brought up where gentlemen secure their lady. Like, that's a life experience of mine. My father, my grandfathers, my uncles, that's just how it has been for me, and that's what I value. So anything other than that is it's like, I don't know what this is. It's like a purple ostrich, it's like, I don't know what's going on right now, especially when you're verbalizing that you want a future with me, you want to be married, like your personal goals, whether we met or not, right now in your spirit, in your heart, you're ready for a long-term relationship. If you say that to me, that means you are with whatever package I have, because you're ready. Like, or the package that works for you, and you can articulate that. You can say in plain English, like, this is what I want, this is what love looks like for me, this is what feels right for me. Do you feel the same way? Are you on this page? And if we're not, boom, next. Like, it was great talking to you, it's great knowing you, whatever, like, boom. And you see what I'm saying, guys? So I had been like watching different videos, and basically one of the videos, a young lady was talking about she had made a baby with a rapper, and this rapper is not involved in the baby's life. And matter of fact, this rapper just recently got engaged and married to a long-term girlfriend. And so this was one of those situations, like maybe a one-night stand, something like that, some casual interaction that resulted in a child. And the young lady was on live, going on and on and on about her feelings as far as taking him to court. And he's aware that this is his child. Her child deserves to have a father and deserves to be taken care of, and so on and so forth. And my first thought in my mind was like, the way that you interact, the way that things started is the way that they ended. There was no commitment. There was no process of getting to know each other beyond sex. So for you to expect a commitment now of any sorts, even though it's a rational statement, a child deserves a father. A child deserves to be taken care of by their father. Absolutely. But was this man committed to you? Or was he committed to an act with you? See, that's how deep it is. You are expecting the commitment of a man who made the conscious decision to be with you, and that's not what he did. He made the conscious decision to sleep with you and go back to the woman he did commit himself to. And that's the thing that, unfortunately, the life lessons that are so hard, because it ends up being something that you have to deal with for the rest of your life, because you made a child with someone who had absolutely no intentions on being with you longer than that moment of release. That was it. So then now you've chosen to keep a child, to bear a child, and now you expect a commitment, a relationship that was never there. So we have to get real, you all. We have to get real. You have to get real. I mean, I feel like I wish there were parameters in place for these children not to be born in these types of situations. I really feel like I wish men had the right to control their semen 100%. Because I don't agree with these children being born in these situations. And then these children are out here, and they've been born out of recklessness, out of selfishness, out of desperation. They've been born out of manipulation, out of carelessness, out of whatever angle, whatever it is, out of desperation, And then we wonder why we have these children out here that are reckless and suicidal and homicidal and dangerous and outright out of their minds, because they are a product of lovelessness. When you are out here living your life and you have biological parents that have nothing to do with you, or you have one biological parent that totally you've never met, you can see them on the internet thriving and living their best lives with their family, traveling and doing whatever they want to do with the family they were committed to or they have committed themselves to, whereas you totally disassociated, totally disconnected, could care less. And then you have this other parent that is living off of you or constantly feeding into you, like how trifling this parent was and is, and how, regardless, they love you and they chose to keep you because, they didn't want to kill you, whatever these reasonings are. And then you got this person out here in one regard looking at their mother like, I can't stand you, I hate you. Why would you bring me to this life like this? This is hurting me. This is killing me. Then they have a jaded view of women, because no matter what that mother says, it's always going to look like you tried to hit a lick using my life, using the birth of me to attach yourself to a man of prominence, a man of wealth, a man of means, a man of resources. It backfired. This guy has nothing to do with us, other than whatever forced child support agreement, whatever it is that she may end up getting, if the man doesn't end up taking the child from her. And that's another thing these girls don't never think about. They don't realize that if this guy doesn't completely walk away like, heck no, I don't want nothing to do with that, and I'm just going to send them a check and call it a day. He could very well decide you are an unfit, incompetent parent, and then take your child from you. Boom. It still not have nothing to do with you. Take his child, say, you know what, that's my blood. I did what I did. I'm going to deal with that. I made a mistake, whatever, but that's my child, and I'm not going to have my child out here in these streets like this. I'm not going to be taken advantage of. Since I'm spending the money anyway, I'm just going to bring my child in the house, give them the home and the family that they deserve, and I'm not looking back. Either way it goes, you still weren't chosen. You were not chosen. And really, if I was a woman that was in a situation that I got pregnant for a man of means, whatever, a celebrity, whomever, and that man did not want me, went to his family and married somebody else and all of that, and I was in a jacked up situation, I would actually send that man a letter and I would apologize to him. I would say, you know what? I hate that this happened, this and that, and I would love for you to become the full primary custodial parent of our child. I know that might be something that you didn't plan on doing. I know that your wife may feel, I don't know how she may feel about that, but I know that our child will have the better life with you and their other siblings, and at this time, I am nowhere near in the position to take care of another child. I don't want this for my child. I want our child, to have a home, to have a father, to have affluence, to have access to things. I want our child to have a better life, and that's just what it is. I wholeheartedly, and then I would take myself to counseling and get some education and get my stuff together so that when my child turns 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all that, they can be proud of me. And when they come to my home, I actually have a bedroom for them, and they can actually enjoy themselves. They can actually love me and respect me and see women as people who give a care, as people who have children and make sacrifices for their children to have a better life. And yes, me and your dad got pregnant with you, and yes, we're not together. And yes, you are a blessing. And yes, you are welcome here. This is your home as well. I just know that your dad is in the better position to give you the life you deserve. And that's the most important thing. Boom. Move on. I'm really tired of watching all this crazy crap go on. It's old, it's raggedy, and it's unnecessary. It is. It's unnecessary. It's absolutely unnecessary. Now, this other topic that I'm about to talk about, and I'm not going to name any names on this either, but I'm pretty sure you guys could figure it out. I'm sorry for this super long vlog, but there's a celebrity couple, and they are divorcing, or if their divorce is not finalized, it's pretty close to it, and they have a child. Their children are celebrities, rightfully so, off of them. And they're arguing about their 8-year-old wearing makeup and being on social media. So the father's opinion is that the child should not be wearing makeup, and that they don't want their child on social media, that it's unhealthy, and it's proven statistically anyway. There's tons of reports, medical reports, about how children growing up and having access on social media has increased their tendency and likeness to commit suicide. Okay, so they're going back and forth about this, and I watch a lot of celebrity documentaries because I'm interested in hearing their story for themselves, right? I'm interested in hearing what life was like for them from their own vantage point. And a lot of them talk about not having a childhood and how much that has affected them, and it continues to affect them to this day. And the thing about it is You know, what exactly is affluence? What exactly is abundance? What exactly is it to be rich? What exactly is it to be wealthy? And it's not a number. It's not a financial number, you all. If you have no peace, if you are not happy about you, what you look like, what you feel like, what you think like, what you act like, if you don't feel good about your everyday life, you are not wealthy, you are not rich, you are not affluent, you are not abundant. No dollar amount can replace your psychological health. Wealth is a mindset. Affluence and abundance is a mindset. Favor, covered, anointing is a mindset. I believe that if parents don't agree on things that it shouldn't be done, that positive co-parenting respects each parent's position, and until it can be met with a mutual standpoint, then it shouldn't be done. If dad doesn't want his daughter on the internet with makeup, then it shouldn't be done. They're 8. Why do they need makeup? And then it sends subliminal messages to the child that the way they look is not enough. We need to touch this up. We need to fix this. We need to fix that. They're already observing that behavior from the mother. Okay, so they already see, and they're growing up thinking that it's natural and it's normal to pick yourself apart and go pay for surgery to change all different aspects of yourself as needed. They already think that's normal. Like they already know that them looking like their mom means they need to get surgery because the way they look is the way their mom used to look, and she fixed all that. That's already infiltrated, implemented. It's already put in that child's psyche that we fix ourselves because we're naturally not born good enough or to the standard. Now you got to put makeup on the baby. The baby's a 3rd grader. 8-year-olds are in the 3rd grade. Why is a 3rd grader wearing makeup? I don't know. I understand chapstick. I understand a little face cream. I definitely understand that it's wintertime. All of us need a little moisture. Sure. Sunblock. Gotcha. A little lip gloss. Fine. I'm talking about some clear, good old, lip smackers. Remember lip smackers? It smells good. The little gloss. It's not even gloss. It's just straight up chapstick. Or get the chapstick. Like, there's so many things. Even Smith's Tropical Lip Balm. One of these girls I was watching, it comes out of Sephora. It's clear. It comes off like a balm, but it gives like a little shine to it. Then you put on your little baby's fingernails. You put them little clear on there, a little pink polish. Something nice and 3rd grade-ish. Nice and 3rd grade-ish. They're 8. So the bottom line is, though, it goes back to dating. It's like you couldn't possibly date somebody like that and think they wasn't going to be like that with your children. How could you think they won't translate those values, those behaviors, those thought processes, that mindset to your children? How could you possibly think, oh, I'm going to make 4 or 5 kids with this person who cut their body up at leisure, at bay, change their hair color, they change everything about themselves at any given moment? How could you not think they're going to do that with their kids? Why? Because they want their kids to look like their new selves. They're not going to have this baby growing up showing whatever it was, whether they had buck teeth, missing teeth, gap teeth, extra teeth, whether they had large lips, thin lips, cracking lips, cracked skin, whether they had dark spots, freckles, whether they had a birthmark here, dark eyebrows, thin eyebrows, a uni eyebrow, whether they had facial hair. I mean, they're not about to let the world see that. They're going to be taking all that mess off, putting a Invisalign on that baby's teeth, putting a fake set of teeth in that baby's mouth so that baby could look perfect like them. They're not going to let the world see. Like, oh yeah, I used to have a hump on my back, or I used to have, straight hips. I never got hips. I had to buy these hips. Oh, my behind was so flat, it was like a poster board, or my behind was like a rectangle, or my behind was like a octagon. Like, no. They're gonna be cutting and chopping on this child and fixing those pictures, photoshopping, and come on, they're going to use the greatest and latest technology on those children, and that's just what it is. So it's like at some point you have to make peace, like, okay, well, this is what I signed up with for when I chose to overlook or to enjoy the benefits of or indulge in this lifestyle with this person. And I chose to accept and acknowledge the fact that this may translate or transfer to our children that I make with this person. So battling with them and trying to convince them not to be who they are and not to translate to your children, that is going to be impossible, especially when all their siblings are doing the same thing. So every time they see one of their auntie look like a brand new auntie. Anyway, I'm bringing up all these hot topics and all these discussions because we have to locate ourselves. We have to be a reflection of what we want, of what we say we want, of who we say we are, so we can draw that in. And we have to be quick about not putting up with anything else. And I'm not saying don't be willing to get to know a person. I'm not saying don't be willing to add to yourself. Definitely add. There may be things you learn being with this person that you've never considered before, or that you actually do value. Wonderful. What I am saying is don't sit up here and waste your time with people that you guys are nowhere near on the same page. Don't let people manipulate you by exploiting your fears, your loneliness, because people will locate you. That's a big thing. People asking you a bunch of questions, trying to figure out where your mind is at so that they can be a chameleon and turn into that person, or trying to dive into your personal life, all your fears, all your heartache, all this stuff that happened to you, so they can act like they care and they can act like they have compassion or empathy or sympathy, or they like, trust me, I know people, and I have come across people in my life that will sit on the phone with you, and the whole goal is to bleed you for information, to try to get over on you, like, find out what you have going on so they can pretend or live off of your energy, and so they can draw in people and use you. You guys, I remember I've known several people that have pretended to be my friend just so they could look like this great upstanding person and say they do all these things for me as a blind person. Like, oh, she's my friend, that's my sister, oh, I have to take care of my sister, I have to take her to the store, oh, she needs this or she needs that. Just lying through their teeth, trying to find out anything and everything about me so that they can present themselves as this great person, so that other people will give access to them that they wouldn't normally give, because they think they're such a great, like, oh, your sister's blind, your friend is blind, oh, you take, and then they think, so you all stop running your mouth so much. And you might need to start calling a spade a spade. You might need to start telling people, like, I see you for who you are. I know what you're doing. It's sick. I'm going to pray for you. But this is the end of this game, and I don't understand why it is that you think so low of yourself, that this is how you operate. But it has to stop. You need to invest in yourself, or locate yourself, or figure out, what is it about me that I'm such a scumbasket that I need to utilize other people's lives, other people's energy, to pretend that I'm something that I'm not? Like, y'all, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And with or without vision, I can see you miles away, miles away. And even though I don't speak on it, even though I'm not going to say to you, because I'm really big about not getting into it, and most people that are liars and pretenders, they don't like to be confronted. they'll hang up in your face, or they'll try to cuss you back out, or they'll try to put you in your place or try to twist the story around. So I don't have time for that. It's like, okay, I sit there, let you lie to me, say whatever you want to say, then I just get off the phone and block you. But then they want to send you messages, find you on other means. It's like, no, calm all that mess down. Stop doing all this extra weird stuff. Get you some help. Get you some help, change your life, and stop it so you can be happy for once. So you can have the life that you really want to have and stop pretending. And so, y'all, it's Valentine's weekend. The bottom line is, if you thought you liked me, let's put it like this. If you thought that you liked me, if you thought that you was going to have a chance with me, this is your weekend to show me what you got. And that's how all of you should be. Whatever your standards are, whatever your values are, you should make sure that the person that says they want you, the person that says they're pursuing you, they have the same understanding and they are with the program. So if they are saying, oh, I want to be in your life, I want to be, whatever the deal is, then you should have a date. You should have a lunch date, a dinner date. You should have an outing. You should have some funds, some flowers, some chocolates, edible arrangements. You should have some gift cards hidden in your email account, Cash App. They should be sending you to the spa. If they're going to go to the Super Bowl, they should be asking you to go to the Super Bowl. Something should be popping off where you know, like, ooh, he's feeling me. Okay, he's serious. He want me by his side. Like, he's carving out that time. Even if he's like, babe, I'm going to the Super Bowl with my boys, but I want you to have a spa day. What do I need to do? Where you want to go? Do you want me to just book it for you? He should be on the phone with you, booking stuff for you, because he wants you to know, I'm the man for the job. She should be making time for you. Okay, babe, you know what? Yes, let's go to brunch. Okay, we could go to brunch on Saturday. Or okay, on Monday, let's have dinner then. You know, what you want me to wear? What's your favorite color? What you like? This and that. Y'all should be actively on point. On point, because you all have a common goal of togetherness, of wanting a future with each other. So you're showing each other what you're signing up for. Yes, I look great, I smell great, I taste great, I act great, I show up great. I'm with it. So reciprocate. Otherwise, get off the phone, get off my phone, stop texting, stop answering the phone, stop playing around with chameleons, liars, lizards, reptiles, you know, little slithering snakes. Stop, because you can only be pissed off at yourself, because people that be about it. They around here getting it. They're not playing. They're pulling up. They're like, what's up? You guys, I could talk this because I live this. This is my reality. When I leave my house, when I go out of town, I can't even make out the airport. It'll be a gentleman like, oh, you just got here. What is going on? What you getting ready to get into? You know, if I go to the beach, whatever, on my, like, oh, are you here by yourself? Who are you meeting? This and that. I mean, can we have dinner tonight? That's a man that got intentions. He knows what he wants. He's looking at you like, okay, let me talk to her right now, because I already know somebody else about to be in her face, and I'm not about to miss this opportunity. That's just what it is. They should be offering and linking you up, like, we're going to go do this. You want to do this? You want to meet up? We're about to be at the pool. We're going to get on the Bentley, the rooftop. We're going to this event. You want to come through the day party? We're about to go eat at 112 Prime. Like, it's not hard if you're about that life, if that's who you are, if that's what you want. It's easy as pie. Like, yeah, baby, you smile, you go, you make it. That's what it is, because you're in that space. You're in that zone. You're in that atmosphere. And otherwise, no. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's somebody you've been wanting, if there's somebody that you've been interested in, if there's somebody that you've exchanged your information with, Get it popping, y'all. This is the second month of the 22nd year of the 2000s. Y'all, do you guys realize in a few days it's going to be February 22nd, 2022. So the date is going to be 2/22/22. Something amazing is going to happen on that date, guys. 2/22/22. Let me see what day of the week that's going to be. That's going to be a Tuesday, guys. So not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday is going to be February 22nd, 2022. If y'all in love, y'all should get married. That's going to be a great day to get married. Anybody been together forever? I'm talking about, if you've been with somebody, I don't care if y'all been together for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't care if it was 2 weeks. If you know good and not going well that you are in love with that person, y'all should get married on February 22nd. That's next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday coming up, but next Tuesday. That's a great day to birth new things too. Like, if you're an aspiring business owner, you should register your business, legitimize your business on that day. Like, if you was thinking about buying a house, you should go on, get pre-qualified, and buy a house on February 22nd. Like, if you was thinking about getting a new car, if you was thinking about going back to college, if you were like, whatever it is, you need to do it. February 22nd, 2022 is a power move day. It's a power move day, guys. And that's that. Okay, guys, I'm going to see y'all in my next video. And thank you for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I would love for you to leave a comment and say, I made it. And also tell me what you liked in the video, whether you agree with what I'm saying, whether it was helpful, like whatever your genuine thoughts are, even if it's like super short. Leave it in the comments or send me a direct message. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hugs and kisses. Happy Thursday. Happy Valentine's Day if I don't see you guys before then. Okay?
Speech on. Stop recording video.